Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. Today's video is a sequence for the new moon in Aries. The new moon in Aries happens on April 1st, and it's supposed to give you a burst of energy. From what I was reading, it's an energetic new moon. It helps you to harness your drive, your power. Great for starting a new project, great for driving forward your ability to lead. So we're going to be doing a slightly challenging practice as we tap into things such as our solar plexus, which harnesses our will and our power and our drive. So just be sure to listen to your body throughout the practice, rest at any time if needed, and let's jump into it. So let's start in a comfortable position. You can be in a seated position or in a kneeling position. I'm going to bring myself into a kneeling position and rest your hands on your knees. And we'll just start with a couple of breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And just come back to your natural breath for a moment. And then we're going to tap into what's called the breath of fire. Breath of fire is an energetic breath, and you might feel your body heat up as you practice the breath of fire. So what I want you to do is take an inhale and exhale forcefully, and then naturally let your body inhale. So we're making a forceful exhale, and naturally our body will do that passive inhale. So forceful exhale, passive inhale, and find a rhythm here. It should feel like this. So we're forcing our exhale out, and our belly naturally expands for our inhale. So keep doing that. Finding a rhythm here. Maybe you start to feel the body begin to get a little warm as we work up these energies. Few more seconds. And release any control over the breath. Come back to the natural breath. And let's start stirring our body, start awakening that solar plexus. So we're going to start rotating our body in a circular motion to the right. So your belly comes forward, your chest opens, you inhale. Exhale as you round and come around behind you. Let's do the same thing, rotate your body the opposite way. Come back to a neutral spine. Sweep the arms up. Inhale, let the hands meet. Let the gaze come up. Exhale, release the hands down to your sides. We're just drawing some energy circles, drawing some suns around our body. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Sweep your arms up. Inhale this time. Interlace the fingers. Reach up. Breathe up. Lengthen up. Exhale. Twist to the right side. Left hand on the outside of right knee. Right fingertips face the back wall. Your gaze follows your right shoulder. Inhale, come up to center. Interlace those fingers, press the palms away, reach up, breathing up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand on the outside of left knee, left fingertips face the back wall. Let your gaze follow the left shoulder. Inhale, come back up to center. Interlace those fingers, reach up, breathe up. Exhale, release your hands down to your mat. Let's come up to hands and knees in a table position, and then make our way down to our belly with the hands underneath the shoulders, the elbows tucked in. We're just going to come up for our bhujangasana, so lifting the chest for our Cobra. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. Moving in and out of these two positions. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. We'll also be doing a couple of back bending type poses throughout the practice. It's another type of pose that helps to boost your energy. So make sure you're taking care of yourself there too. Come back to stillness. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press back into your child's pose, your balasana. Big toes together, knees out wide. Extend the arms out in front. And if you like, you can even tint the fingers and add a little movement. Really melting down towards your mat. Feel free to add on whatever you like within your child's pose. Maybe you thread an arm underneath, threading the needle here. Just giving you a couple of options. Then when you're ready, let's float our body forward. Tuck those toes under, lift the hips up and back, come into down dog. And pedal your feet out in your down dog, bending one knee at a time. Looking up under the armpit. Press the heels towards the ground. Press the chest towards the thighs. Keep that back long. And then bring your gaze up in between your hands. We're going to inhale, extend the right leg back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands. Now we're going to stay up on the back toe. If you need to rotate the back heel down flat, that's fine. Bring your feet about hips distance apart. That'll help you balance. Coming up. Reaching those arms up. Hips are square at the front of the room. Shoulders away from the ears, arms extended. Take an inhale, slight reach back. Exhale, we're going to throw down all these negative energies away from our body. So imagine yourself throwing down and releasing, shaking any negative energies off your fingertips, just throwing them down. Sweep up again. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale again. Exhale, rotate the back heel down flat. Bring the arms out wide. Come to warrior two. Check the alignment of the arms, let the gaze come over the first two fingers. Nice and strong in your warrior two. Knee is aligned over the ankle. We're nice and upright. Trying to refrain from reaching forward. Keeping that spine long, keeping that back straight. Take an inhale, straighten this front knee. Lower the left hand on the back leg. Flip the front palm upward. Reach up and back for a reverse triangle. It's getting a little back bending in here. Opening the heart towards the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Back to warrior two, and then windmill the hands down on either side of the foot as we step the left foot up to meet the right, and bring the feet underneath the hips. We're going to grab, crossing at the arms, grabbing opposite ankles or opposite shins if ankles isn't comfortable for you, and then we are just kind of pulling on each ankle, lowering our chest down for a forward fold here. Doesn't have to be the deepest of folds. Just do whatever you can. Get a nice stretch in the back of the legs. If you need to have a tiny bend in your knees, that's fine. And release the hands. Bring them to the shins. Come up to a half lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands down in front of the feet. Step back to a down dog. Taking a couple breaths. Let's do that on the other side. When you're ready, we'll take an inhale, extend that left leg back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands, staying up on that back toe. Go ahead and widen your stance if you need to. Sweep those arms up. Shoulders relaxed, arms extended. Inhale, reach back slightly. Exhale, throw those energies down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. This time, rotate that back heel down flat. Arms come out wide. Come to warrior two. Left knee aligned over the ankle. Reaching out from the shoulders. Then let your gaze come over the first two fingers. Good. We'll straighten this front knee with an inhale. Let this back hand rest on the back leg. Left arm scoops up and back. Reverse triangle. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release back through warrior two. Windmill those hands down on either side of the foot. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Cross at the elbows, grabbing opposite shins or opposite ankles, and then pulling the elbows apart as you lower down for a forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, bring them to the shins. Inhale up to a half lift. Exhale, plant those hands down in front of the feet. Step back to down dog. Feel free to add a vinyasa if you would like to. Taking a couple breaths. Our next inhale, we'll extend this right leg back. Exhale, step it up in between the hands, and this time we'll come down on that back knee for djnicomarie or a low lunge. Sweep the arms up. Good. Sink deeper into your djnicomarie. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend at the elbows, open the heart. Let those elbows come down towards the rib cage as you cactus the arms. Inhale the arms back up. Hook your thumbs. Let your palms face outward. Let your hands come forward, your arms come forward slightly until they're a little bit in front of your face, kind of in line with your cheeks. And then we are going to reach these hands over to the right side. Good. Nice and strong. building some strength in those obliques, firing up the solar plexus. Come back to center and lean over to the left. Takes a tiny bit of balance. So use that front foot to help keep you rooted. Good. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, release those hands down to the ground. Start to extend this front leg to straight. Staying here, you can bring your fingertips up on either side of your foot. Try to keep that spine long here. Or you can add a little bit more, moving into a revolved gate pose. You can rest the left forearm down on the ground as you extend the right arm up towards the sky. This is totally optional. Very intense stretch in the right hamstring, so you can pick this one or the one before it. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand back down to the ground. Coming back up on both hands if you're not already there. Bending back into the front knee until the right knee is aligned over the ankle again. We're going to tuck the back toe under, lift the left knee off the ground, and sweep the arms up for another high lunge. Good. Now this time we're going to work into some arm circles. Kind of thinking about, again, first of all, strengthening that core, and also just drawing that aura around us, drawing these positive energies around us. So we're going to circle the arms back 3 times. 2, 3. Reach, and let's do the same thing forward. 1, 2, 3. Good. Inhale, small back bend. Exhale, bring those hands down on either side of the foot. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Come to forward fold. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bend at the knees until the thighs are parallel with the ground and reach up for a chair pose. Now from here, you can stay here. If you're feeling comfortable, come up on those tippy toes and then reach those arms back. Working the legs, firing up solar plexus. Inhale. Exhale, release to a forward fold. Good. Step those feet back, come to down dog. Take some breaths. We're doing good, intentional work here. Raising those vibrations, raising those energies, firing up the chakras in our body, opening ourselves up and inviting positive energy into our life. Let's move into the next side. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, step the foot up in between the hands, come down on the back knee, sweep those arms up for your Anjaneyasana. Nice and deep into your bend here. Inhale. Exhale, cactus those arms, let those elbows come down towards the rib cage. Sweep those arms back up, hook those thumbs, lean over to the left, reaching those hands over to the left, palms are facing forward. Good. Come back to center, inhale, reach over to the right. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down on either side of the foot. Start to extend that front leg to straight, reaching towards the front foot and lowering your chest down towards the extended leg. Or if you want a little more, we'll move into a revolved gate pose. Right forearm down to the ground, left arm extends up towards the sky. Remember, this is an option and not a requirement. Inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Bend back into the left knee. Tuck the back toe under as we come off the left toe. Preparing for our high lunge. Sweep the arms up for your high lunge. Let's draw those circles, moving back. 1, 2, 3, and forward. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Extend those arms up. Slight reach back. Inhale. Exhale. Bring those hands down on either side of the foot. Right foot steps up to meet our left, and we fall down to a forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Bend at those knees. Bring the thighs parallel with the ground. Sweep the arms up. Come to chair pose. Staying here, or come up on those tiptoes or reach those arms back. Gaze forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Take an inhale, come to a half lift with the hands on the shins. Exhale, plant the hands down in front of the feet. If you want to take a vinyasa, you can, or you can step straight back to your down dog. Take a couple breaths in your down dog. Inhale. Exhale, come forward to a plank and then make your way down to your belly. From here, we're going to bring the tops of the feet flat onto the ground, pressing into the pelvis. We're going to prep ourselves for a locust pose. So interlace your fingers behind you for this version of locust pose and pull those fists away from your body and roll the shoulders back. And then once you're there, go ahead and lift the legs too. Just breathing here. It's just a slight back bend. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those legs lifted. Bring your hands down on either side of the rib cage. Press up to an up dog. Good. Or a cobra. Keep those shoulders engaged. Maybe you add some movement. Rocking the body side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Shift your weight back. Come to a child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. Extend the arms out. Melt down into your balasana. Take a couple more breaths in your child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shift your weight forward. Come to a table position, and then we'll make our way down to a seat. Bringing those feet out in front. Go ahead and bring the feet flat on the ground with the knees bent. And then we are going to rest the left leg down on the ground. So just like you would be coming to an easy pose, except resting the left leg down only. And then from here, we're going to shift our weight back onto our hands, keeping that back nice and long, and extend this right leg out in front. Now, feel free to keep the leg bent like this, or you can extend the leg to straight. And we're going to just come to a supported full boat pose here. And 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, rest the leg down. We'll do that on the other side. Another pose, fire up that core and solar plexus. Rest the right leg down. And extend the left leg to straight or bend at the knee. Keep that spine long and extend those arms out in front. And hold for 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest that leg down. Bring those feet back out in front with the knees bent, and we'll make our way down to our back. Nice and safely. Go ahead and hug those knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. Release the knees. Bring the feet flat on the ground. Rest your arms at your sides. And then walk your heels back until you feel the fingertips tickle the heels. And we'll come up for a bridge pose. So make sure that lower back is connected with the ground by tilting the pelvis towards you if you need to. And then start to lift your hips off the ground. And if you're feeling comfortable, you can interlace your fingers and roll the shoulders underneath. Lift that sternum here. Lift through the hips. Press the knees together. Keep breathing. Take one more inhale. Exhale, make your way down to your back. Good. Here, let's move into a variation of shoulder stand. So for a shoulder stand, if you're not comfortable doing shoulder stand, you can just come to legs up the wall, or you can extend your feet up towards the sky, pressing your heels towards the ceiling. If you are comfortable with shoulder stand, we are going to begin to roll our hips off of the ground, bringing our hands underneath our hips like a kickstand, extending those legs up towards the sky. And for this version, I want you to bend your left knee into your chest. Again, if you are not feeling comfortable doing shoulder stand, just come the legs up the wall. But you can still bend your knee in towards your chest if you're doing legs up the wall or extending the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Gently come down, keeping that left knee in towards your chest. We'll extend that right leg to straight, and then cross this left knee over to the right. Left arm extends out to the side. Your gaze can be straight up to the ceiling, or it can follow that left hand. Okay, inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hug those knees into the chest. Start to lift the hips again, coming back to your shoulder stand. This time, bring the right knee in. And then we will lower down. Right knee stays hugged in. Cross it over to the left. Right arm extends out to the side. Your gaze can be up to the ceiling, or it can follow the right hand. Okay, inhale. Exhale, hug those knees back into the chest. Squeeze everything in as tight as you can. Curl yourself into a tiny little ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Down into your Savasana. Hands resting at your sides, palms facing upward. Feet extending towards the corners of your mat. And begin to come back to those long, slow breaths we used earlier. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Just coming back to your natural breathing, your natural breath. Releasing any control you have over the breath right now. And just letting it flow through your body with ease. And on your next inhale, you start to notice a subtle tingle in your fingertips and in your toes. And this subtle tingle starts to gently travel up the limbs of your body. The tingle from your toes moves down through your feet, travels up the ankles and the legs until you feel it in your hips. Tingle of your fingertips begins to travel up your arms, into your shoulders, and it spreads to the torso and up through the face. Just gently feeling that subtle tingle throughout your whole body. Feeling those energies begin to fire up the parts of your body that it needs to. Honing in on your solar plexus, honing in on your heart chakra, honing in on your third eye, inviting power, will, happiness, and clarity. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and release any energies you don't need. Let them melt off of your body. Anything negative, anything counterintuitive, you don't need it right now. Inhale. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, roll over onto either side, using your arm as a pillow. Just taking a moment to reflect on your practice, to feel those positive energies nestle themselves into your body, and those negative energies release. And also take this time to show yourself gratitude for doing something good for your mind and your body. And when you're ready, we'll roll up to a comfortable seat. Sweep those arms up with an inhale, letting the hands meet. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me for this new moon in Aries practice. I hope you enjoyed this video. At the beginning of this video, you probably saw a clip of me shouting out new members of my channel. If you are interested in becoming a member, feel free to check that out on my channel page by clicking the join button and exploring the different tier levels and the different perks and benefits. I think it's really worth it. Otherwise, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching. Peace and love.